Hi, I'm John McLauchlan, and this is another one of my video tips of the week. In this week's video tip, I want to show you a simple and effective way to keep you up to date with the latest news and articles across the internet on any given subject. So if you own a membership website, or if you own a blog, then this service is excellent for getting ideas for your own content and articles. Let me show you what I mean. Now the service that I'm referring to is called Google Alerts, and it's probably one that you've heard of already. And you can get to the website by visiting google.com/alerts. Now the way to set up your alerts is quite simple. First of all, you've got your search terms up here, and if we want to put in, say, let's think about course fishing. Okay, so we're going to put course fishing in there. So we want to find out articles and what people are talking about in relation to the world of course fishing. Now the type. What sort of information do we want, and where do we want our information to come from? So we can have it from every source, we can have it from news sources, we can have our articles come in from blogs, we come from real time, so things like social networking, Twitter, that sort of thing. We can have videos on course fishing, so as people upload relative videos, then we can get those sent via email, or we can have information from discussion forums to find out what people are actually talking about. So let's set it on. Let's set it on everything, because I can show you how they send it to you, how Google send it to you. So how often do we want to receive our emails? Do we want it as it happens? Do we want it once a day or once a week? Okay, that's up to you. I like mine on once a day. And the volume, do we want only the best results, or do we want all the results? Okay, I tend to stick with the best results. And delivered to your email, so you can put your email address in there. Now once we set these parameters up, we can click on preview results to give us some idea of what's going to be receiving. So you can see that in the news segment we've got information on fishing from news stories. We can scroll down and we can see that there's information from blogs, and we can also see the different blogs that people and things that people are writing about. And also we've got details on web, so a guide to course fishing, a guide to course fishing rods, and all sorts of things on there. But one thing to note is that you want to make your search terms up here relevant to your niche. So generic terms like the one I've used in course fishing will return a lot of results, but may not be exactly relevant to what you want to look at. So what I would do with the search terms is narrow it down to your own niche. So if you want to look at search terms, say within a certain demographic, so let's say course fishing in Lincolnshire, and that's going to give you less results, but the results may be more relevant to what you want. So if your search terms are quite generic, you're going to get a lot of emails from Google Alerts, which means you're going to be tempted to go through them more, which means you're going to be less productive. So in looking at your search terms, make sure they're relevant and make sure you get what you actually want. Because remember, you can search, you set up as many Google Alerts as you want. So if I want to go course fishing, and then I wanted sea fishing, then I could go into all sorts of different subjects, and they will send me as many emails as I subscribe to. But if you use it right and you get the search terms right, and you narrow it down to pertinent and specific things that you're interested in, then Google Alerts is a really good idea to get ideas for content and articles that you want to write. So if you're a membership site, it'll give you ideas for that. If you're a blog, it'll give you ideas for that as well. So that's Google Alerts. Now you can get to Google Alerts on google.com/alerts. My name's John McLauchlan. This has been another video tip of the week. To see more video tips like this, you can visit my website at www.johnmclaughlin.com.